Hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to do something that's going to be beneficial for all of us. All of us. So I know in the South, and probably other places too, I know, had just a huge heat wave and it was miserable. And it's not gotten any cooler yet. And when it's hot outside in the summer, that means that it is going to be stinking hot inside of your house whenever you're going to be cooking. I'm a little bit salty this weather. I am not a summer gal. I am not. I like the cool weather. So lately at the start of this heat wave, every time I cook in my kitchen, if I use my stove, it gets up to like 83 to 85 degrees in this kitchen. And that is not fun for me. I don't like being hot. And then that makes me a little cranky when I have to cook. And I don't like that either. So what we are doing today, if you're having the same issue as me, is a no stove needed set of meals. We are going to do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. No stove needed, and it's going to help us so much, and we're not going to be cranky in the kitchen, and we're not going to be overheated, and it's not going to be miserable. Yeah, let's get going. So, our first meal, we are going to be doing a breakfast. A no stove needed breakfast bowl. I have got some frozen hash brown potatoes. We've got some eggs. I have got some ready microwavable bacon, and I'm going to grab some cheese, and we are just going to make some breakfast bowls, guys. And they're going to be super easy in the microwave, done in under like probably 3 minutes. Let's do it. So the first thing you are going to need is a microwavable safe bowl. I picked this one because it's easy to get stuff in and out of. Stuff doesn't stick in this bowl. I put a little bit of oil in the bottom. We're going to add our hash browns. You can use the shredded kind. I've got the cube kind because this is what was in my freezer. We're going to season our potatoes before we add anything else in. Just simple salt and pepper. Get our bacon out. However many pieces of bacon that your little heart desires. And I'm just going to chop it up. I've got 2 pieces of bacon. And this is where you're going to do your eggs. Crack 1 egg. And 2 eggs. And then we're just going to whisk and mix that egg in. You could do your eggs first if you wanted to. Honestly, this is just so basic and easy. You can do it any way you want. This is what you should be left with. A little scrambled egg for a little razzle dazzle. We're going to top with some cheese. Okay, so here's our breakfast bowl. We are going to go pop this in the microwave. We'll start out at about 2.5 minutes or so just to check on it, pull it out, and add more time if it needs it. And me and Kenny are going to have this. Hattie and Riley are not big on eggs, so they are going to have microwavable protein oatmeal. Our breakfast bowl is all done. I put it in for 2.5 minutes, took it out, and I did stir it around and put it back in for another minute. So 3.5 minutes total. Stirring around was important because the egg in the middle wasn't quite getting done until I did that. So it's all done. It looks delicious. We're going to put hot sauce on it because that's good on breakfast. This is so good. This is so good. It's so easy. It took less than 5 minutes to throw together. It did not heat up my whole house. Pretty much a full breakfast in a bowl. Give this one a try. You can't go wrong. Like, add whatever toppings you want. If you want some peppers, some onions, things like that. More of like an omelet style thing. Some ham. Anything would be good in this. Give it a try. You will love it. And it's so quick. So efficient without the stove. And it did its job. It didn't heat up my whole kitchen. So yes. All right, guys, so we are going to do our no stove needed lunch. It is going to be a cold, no cook at all lunch. We're going to start with an English cucumber, and we're going to dice it up decently fine. Not like super fine, just not super huge chunks. I've made something like this before, and this is one of my favorite summer meals. I'm just going to make it in a little bit of a different way than I usually do. The girls love it. It's fresh vegetables, super easy, super refreshing, all the things. Okay, I've got this bowl. I'm going to go ahead and throw these in. I hope my bowl's big enough because I'm not making a lot because it stretches pretty far. So I hope everything is going to fit in this. We're also going to do some cherry tomatoes. My knife is sharp. I'm not going to do a lot of these because I don't want it to overwhelm everything else. Into the bowl. Guys, I really don't care about the seeds today. I don't. It's going to taste the same. It's fine. I've got some little sweet peppers. Sometimes I take the time to de-seed them. Sometimes I don't. Because honestly, nobody really cares. The cucumbers have seeds. The tomatoes have seeds. What's some sweet pepper seeds? I'm doing about 3 of those. And this comes together pretty quickly too. The next thing I want to chop up is just some pepperonis. I just want to get a good handful. Those pepperonis from Sam's Club are one of the best things I have bought this summer, guys. Like, everybody is loving them. Okay, I brought our bowl over. We're going to add in a can of garbanzo beans, chickpeas, whatever you want to call them. Next, we have got some feta. And yes, it has to be feta because it's so good. It is so good. Honestly, we're just going to toss the whole thing in there because feta makes it better.
It rhymes.
It does. Last but not least, we have got some Greek vinaigrette. Brings it all together. We're going to pour some glugs on there, maybe a half of a bottle. I got to grab a spoon because, of course, I forgot one. Give it a stir, guys. Ah, perfect lunch. Look how pretty. So good. Perfect amount of dressing. The feta is good. It's such a bright, pretty little salad. You can eat it with tortilla chips. You can eat it by itself. But I want to show you how we're going to eat it today. I've got some pita bread. No, this is not the pockets. I thought I got the pita pockets. I did not. So we are going to just spoon that mixture right on top. Pop it on there. We might eat it with some apples, or I don't know. I'm going to throw something else on the plate, but right now this is it. This is lunch. Okay, that's lunch. Apples or chickpea salad, Greek salad. I mean, Riley, you're going to try together. Okay, ready?
Yeah. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
I've never tried chickpeas before.
They're good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect summer lunch. Perfect.
Perfect, perfect. I love the feta.
Me too. Feta.
That's good.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
So good. You guys have got to do it. Yes. Hey guys, hey. So our next little segment of our no stove required, let's save money on our electric bill and let's not heat up this house to 1,000,000,000 degrees episode. We are bringing the Instant Pot out. This is going to cook quick. It is not going to heat up your whole house and it's going to be super easy. I know some people are scared of an Instant Pot. I do have an Instant Pot beginner friendly recipe video that I will link in this video. You guys can go back there and watch. I give tips, tricks, how-tos on the Instant Pot, and then I show you 2 basic dishes that you can cook in this thing. And we're going to cook another. If you guys want some more Instant Pot recipes, let me know. But this one we're going to keep pretty basic. We are going to be making some barbecue ranch shredded chicken for some little sliders. So let me plug this baby up. We're going to go ahead and set this baby up. We're going to do manual. Chicken usually takes 10 to 12 minutes, but I want it to be extra tender, so we're going to do about 16. As always, when you are cooking something in your Instant Pot, you will need, that means it's cooking, you will need 1 cup of liquid to go with whatever you're cooking. That does not include like your cream cheeses, sour creams, things like that. You might put one of these meals. So we're going to drop in 1 cup of low sodium chicken broth in the bottom. I did my Knorr chicken bouillon powder, the low sodium kind. I've got my chicken ready. I just season with some barbecue seasoning, black pepper, some paprika. Remember, if you do not like as much seasoning as I do, you don't have to use it. Your kitchen, your rules. My kitchen, my rules. I like seasoning. So I'm going to definitely use what I like. You cook to your preference. You can leave the seasoning off, but I like it. All seasoned, and dump this in. I am just doing 2 large chicken breasts. And we're using slider buns, so I always feel like meat on a slider bun stretches a lot farther than it would normally, because you only have to have so much to fill up that little slider bun. This is where the ranch part's coming in. Some ranch seasoning. And really, it doesn't take much. I've probably used 2 teaspoons. I don't even know if I use that. It might just be 1. It does not take that much. We're going to save this for later. Since we are heating up, I'm popping this lid on. As always, make sure you have it set to sealing. Make sure your rubber ring is fitted well to those notches in the metal ring inside. Your rubber sealing ring, that is. We're going to pop this lid on. And listen for that jingle. It is going. It's going to start heating up, getting ready to seal and come into pressure. And then it's going to take 16 minutes. We're going to do an instant release, and that's dinner. All right, we have beeped. Well, we're a little past beeping because I got busy. So we're going to release the rest. Instead, we did a slow, natural release, partially because I didn't hear the beep go off. So it's okay. All right, we're going to listen. Wait till we make sure all that pressure is gone. We're going to twist. If it gives any kickback, do not continue. It should be easy. There we go. And then, while it is still going, you're going to take your barbecue sauce of choice. We are going to plop some of that good stuff in there. And then we are going to shred. I'll be right back. Okay, let's shred our chicken up. It should be super tender and falling apart. Yes. I just added minimal barbecue sauce so they could add as much as they want to on top. I've shredded it pretty finely. We're going to pull out our slider buns. I also cooked some tater tots in the air fryer that they're going to have on the side of that. And that's going to be dinner. Super easy. Took less than 20 minutes. And yeah, did not heat up my whole house. That's the most important thing. I don't care if it took an hour. As long as it didn't turn my kitchen into an 80-degree. I'm good with that. Okay, close up of the barbecue ranch chicken. Remember, I did minimal barbecue sauce. It is a little juicy, but that's okay. We're going to get to putting these on some slider rolls and topping them with some barbecue sauce. I have got our sweet Hawaiian rolls, and I'm just going to cut them in half. All the girls are going to start out with 1. First one, let's put some barbecue sauce. Now these would be super good with like, ooh, I might have put a little too much, it's fine. But if you wanted to do like some cheddar cheese or some bacon, so good, so good. I'm gonna assemble the rest. Simple dinner, barbecue ranch chicken sliders, potato tots. We're gonna have probably a pouch of applesauce or a plum because I still got a lot of fruit we gotta eat. Dinner is ready. And it's not 1,000,000,000 degrees in my kitchen. That's a win. All right, girls, try that barbecue chicken slider. Tell me if it's the best, easiest dinner you've ever had. Good. Delicious. Yeah. Pretty good?
And actually really good.
Whoop, whoop. It's got the Hattie kiss of approval. We did it. Okay, there you guys have it. 3 meals, no stove needed, minimal work, super easy, and best part about it, you ain't gonna sweat your britches off in your kitchen. I'm gonna do this all summer because I can't take it no more. Okay, we're gonna do this again. I'm gonna make this a series. We're gonna do a part 2 at least. I hope you've had super lots of fun. embrace the chaos. It's all gonna be fun. Like, subscribe, comment, do all the fun things, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.